This Marvel Legends House of X Cyclops and this part of the Marvel's Tri-Sentinel Build-A-Figure wave is actually the current Cyclops as of date. So if you're interested in the most recent Cyclops action figure, this is the figure that you hunt for before Hasbro possibly releases this Jim Lee inspired Cyclops action figure. Discounting the Build-A-Figure piece, which I am not interested in, you have a very nicely done Cyclops action figure, the Cyclops action figure that you really want. So the base action figure and a alternate head sculpt with the beam attachment. So if you are familiar with this guy, the articulation points on this House of X Cyclops action figure is no different. So let's take him out of the picture and let me point out just the small difference that they gave us with regards to articulation points. So moving to the knee, you could see that those are pinned knees, 2 points of articulation of bend for the knee. But moving towards the arm section, they are pinless as compared to your Bucky Captain America, which sports pinned elbows. So that is the only thing that is new with this body mold. Before we bring in other action figures to compare, or other Cyclops action figures to compare, let us first do a quick 360 of this base action figure so we could take a look at all of its details. And next we're going to touch the alternate head sculpt. So this is the alternate head sculpt of Cyclops. So you have the beam attachment and you have a recess on the visor, and you attach the rough side down, smooth side up. Because if you do it the other way around, you would notice that this accessory would just fall off after a while, because it's meant to really go the rough side down. Because take a look at the mold on the visor area. The figure on the left is my retro-carded X-Men Cyclops action figure, and I modded this action figure to make it look like this guy. So I gave it a belt utilizing the Age of Apocalypse Cyclops belt and the Marvel Legends Vulcan belt. So I mixed those two pieces together to come up with the belt of this guy. So with regards to the excess pieces on the visor, I cut it off and repainted the visor yellow, and somehow the belt really matches with the color of the visor, so we're good with that. So I also painted the rest of the parts of the body which needed paint, like the inner forearms and the back of the neck. So very simple modification to make it somehow look like this other guy. So let's take this action figure to the side and just concentrate on this right now. Okay, so what makes this action figure look like that its feet are way too small? It's because of the handsets that comes with it. Actually, the handsets are just way too big. With regards to the foot of the action figure, anatomically speaking, it is just right, because that is also the thing that I did with this retro-carded Cyclops action figure. I took off the handsets that originally came with this action figure, which was just way too big. So as you could see, they are just the repainted versions of these handsets over here. So fists and visor shooting hands. So as you could see, they are just way too big for this body sculpt. So those are the things that you need to change to somehow make it look anatomically correct. So simple modification that I could immediately do to this action figure was to change the handsets first. So it now sports a fist. Of course, if you have a collection of action figures where you would have excess parts on hand that you could use for times like this wherein you want to mod an action figure. And utilizing once again the boil and pop method, we interchange the boots on these two Cyclops action figures. So this now sports a darker style boot, this sports a lighter style boot to enhance the color or aesthetic appeal in display. So with the simple modifications, this is now how it looks. So we really have a visible boot on this action figure, and somehow the hands now is anatomically in proportion to the rest of the action figure. Best way to end this video review is to put these two figures together in a firing or action stance like this. So something that this Age of Apocalypse Cyclops action figure cannot do. Too sad. So if you like this video, like, comment, and subscribe to help me grow my channel. And see you on the next action figure review.